Hello and welcome to Code Club. In this Code Club, we are going to be coding a dance party as part of our code today. So we have a lot of different potential products as well as songs for this particular party. We're going to do this first dance party because this is the one that lets you know how to run the rest of these different dance parties. So if you want to be your own choreographer and do your own special dance number, then please join us today as we do our Code Club. All right, so we're going to do this first one here with the little alien, and we're going to start our dance party. It's going to log us in. There's a video that goes over how an actual choreographer does this because she has a special light show-esque that uses code for her choreography. So we are not going to watch this because you will not be able to hear the sound. But if you want, pause the video and then watch this video. And then we're going to go on to the next bit. So if you want to pause, pause. All right, I'm assuming you came back and you watched the video or you decided not to watch it. So we're going to click the little X and it's going to ask for your age. So you can put whatever age you actually are. You don't need to say you're older. I'm going to be 13 for this particular one. And we're going to hit OK. And then now we have our first instructions up here in this box. So we're going to drag our block that has cat in center and we're going to stick it into our setup. So all we need to do is put our cat in here. And if you want to change it to the sloth, feel free, but you don't have to. I am because I think the sloth's cute. And then we have a song. So we're going to stick with We Don't Talk About Bruno because I really like that song. All right, so when we hit run, and then as you do this, after it plays through a couple measures, then it's going to tell you whether or not you completed the puzzle or not, and that means that you did everything that was in the instructions. You can do more than what's in the instructions, but you have to do at least what they tell you to do in the instructions to move forward. So we're going to hit continue, and now we have another video that's going to talk about events. So if you want to pause again, pause. All right. I hope you came back and you're going to continue on. I'm going to click out of this as we did before. So now we have when up is pressed, it lets you run code based on the arrows that you can select on your keyboard on your computer. So we have that already here, and we are going to attach a clap. And so you can change this to whatever you want. So if you wanted to have it so that way when up is pressed, they do a high clap. And it tells you which direction. So if it's this way or this way. So you get to choose that if you'd like. And then just make sure that when you have this, if you do have the sloth here, that you also have the sloth here. That's the big thing because you're going to continue to add more and more characters, and you want to make sure that whichever one is selected up here in setup is the one that you have for the directions below, because if you have one say cat and one say sloth, it won't let you move forward. All right, so let's run this one. All right, so it changed it, and you have to hit the arrow, and there you go. So I want you to continue moving forward with these puzzles. I think we're going to do one more together because the next one has more characters. So we're going to make sure we do that. And then after that, I want you to code your favorite song that's listed in here. I'm going to change this back to Encanto because I really like that one. So now it's a dance off. So they already have given us a cat and a bear, but I want a sloth because I like sloths. I'm going to move some of this stuff further down. And now we're going to put in, so when down is there, we have 3 characters. So we need to make sure each of them are doing something. So we have a cat, we have a bear, and we have a sloth. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this one and make sure each one of them have all 3 of my characters, change that to a sloth. So you can have them do random things. I'm going to have the cat and bear because one's on the right and one's on the left. I'm going to have them do the same motion. So I'm going to have them clap high. And then because this one, I have him clap high. And then the sloth, I'm going to have them do a drop. So we're going to have that like that when they go down. Actually, it's a down, so I don't want to clap high. I'm going to do a kneel. Let's try that instead. Kneel. And then when they do up, that's where I'll do the clap high. And we'll do the clap high. And then I'll let the sloth do something random. All right. So now we have cat, bear, sloth. We have cat, bear, sloth. And let's see how it goes. All right. Talk about Bruno. It's my wedding day. And look at that. You can see what your characters are doing. And if you don't like it, you can replay and change it so that way you know what each of those different motions is and how it'll look when you are doing your ups, downs, or letters or numbers, whatever. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this coding. We can continue forward. You can finish the rest of this puzzle. And if you want to continue and do one of the other dance parties, then feel free to do that as well because they're really, really cool. All right, see you later. Bye.